right, today every student, they receive their formative loop homework as well as a 5-question homework page, which we will briefly go through each one of those, kind of talk about how we set that up in class, as well as their November reading calendar, which is due December 2nd, as well as their spelling words for this week. Tomorrow you will get your Wednesday folder with your report cards with more graded work and more information, as well as a fundraiser that we have going on due this Friday for the Pickles, Blow Pops, and Pixie Stick sales. All right, so on number 1, we're not going to go all the way through it, but we are going to talk about some of these keywords. Hudson saved $220 to buy an iPhone, so that's what he's collected and gathered so far. That's how much he has in his pocket. His dad gave him a gift of $108. Now, some of us might see this keyword as the dad gave him a gift, meaning sometimes when we give something away, we're losing it, but not in this case. The dad gave him a gift. The dad gave him more money, so the amount of money he has is increasing. Well, Hudson also had to pay his mom back $50 for a game that he downloaded. Well, if Hudson has to pay his mom back, he no longer has $50 from his stash of money. You're looking for the equation, you're looking for the number sentence we could use to determine and figure out how much money Hudson will have. Number 2, we're given a table. It shows how far Mrs. Credo drove her car during the months of March all the way through June. Notice that some of these are going up to 4 digits. May goes up to 5 digits, up to 5 place values. You're looking for which month did she drive the least amount of miles. So here we're looking for the smallest number. Number 3, we have a subtraction problem where regrouping is required. So of course we have our bigger number up top. We started our ones place value to subtract. Of course we cannot do 0 minus 2. We would have to go next door to get 10 more. We've been practicing in class. Once we've subtracted it, and since we're subtracting large numbers with regrouping, we're going to star our answer. And over here off to the side, we're going to use the inverse operation of subtraction, which is addition. And whatever answer that we think we got here, we're going to prove that answer to be correct by taking this number and adding 332 and see if we get that top number of 560. Number 4, it says to use the partial product method or the standard algorithm to solve this problem of 23 times 6. Now, the standard algorithm is how we were taught in school, where we would multiply the ones place value and carry over, and then we would multiply the diagonal and add anything that was carried over to write our answer here. But in 3rd grade, one strategy that we've been used so far, that we've been using in class, is to use the partial product method, meaning we could break apart a 2-digit number into two parts that are easier numbers to multiply, and then we'll put those parts back together to find our solution. So here's what I'm talking about. I'm going to show this question right over here off to the side. So if we have 23 times 6, we're going to take our 2-digit number and break it apart. We're going to decompose it into 2 smaller numbers. We're going to show that here in a strip diagram. So we're going to make our rectangle. We're going to take our single digit of 6 and put it over here to the side. And we're going to break apart 23 according to place value. I have 3 1s and 2 10s. Well, if I have 2 10s, I have a value of 20. I also have 3 1s, which has a value of 3. So 20 plus 3, of course, is equivalent to 23. Now, where we see this plus sign, we're going to put a line going down. We're going to take 20 and multiply it by 6 and put our solution here. Now, we've been taught that according to our patterns, we can cover up this 0, add it on at the end. So we could take 2 times 6, which is 12. But I'm not doing just 2 times 6. I'm doing 20 times 6, so I have 120. Then we could take 3 times 6, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and put our product here. Well, we decomposed and broke apart that number of 23 into 20 plus 3. We're going to put those partial products, these two products, back together and combine them. So 120 plus 18 would be 138. So our product of 23 times 6 would be 138. Of course, using the standard algorithm, we would loop the ones place value, 3 times 6, which is 18. Carry over that 1. The 8 goes in the ones place. We would loop the diagonal and multiply. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 is 3. And in both ways, we get the same product and solution. But we've been practicing more of breaking our number apart. Okay, last one on number 5. If we're given, let's say, cards flipped over, and they're shown here in our answer choices, we can see these numbers as large 5-digit numbers, or numbers going up to our 10,000 place value. So we see this as 49,536, 45,963, and 53,496. All right, so Mrs. Hancock drew 5 cards from a deck of playing cards. She placed the cards to represent a number based on these clues. Our number is greater than 40,000, bigger than 40,000. Well, 49,000 fits that clue. 45,000 fits that clue. 53,000 fits that clue. We're just going to put a check mark there. Our number has to be less than, smaller than 50,000. 49,000 is less than 50,000. 45,000 less than 50,000. But 53,000 is not less than 50,000, so we would eliminate it. We're down to 2 choices. Now, our next clue, the digit. Now, we know a digit is a number 0 through 9. The digit in the tens place, so we would find our tens place value. The digit in the tens place is less than, smaller than the digit in the ones place. So, is 3 smaller than 6? Yes. Is 6 less than 3? No, so we would eliminate it. Now, we're thinking that A looks really good. We're going to check that off. Follow our last clue here. The digit in the thousands place, now working here, has to be greater than, bigger than the digit in the hundreds place. So now comparing your thousands to your hundreds. And we're only down to this last answer. Is 9 greater than 5? Yes, so then we would bubble in A fits all of these clues and criteria below. So here's our 5 questions. We're going to be working on these same 5 questions tomorrow and Thursday as well. Make sure that you turn in formative loop homework as well as your 5-question homework. Be practicing your spelling words tonight, and have a good night. Thank you.